Hey guys, we've got a new product here with us today. This is the Dialed Pruf bow sight. It is the upgrade to the Arxos. They've made a ton of changes. All the complaints that they received about the Arxos, they've certainly fixed in this new Pruf. I'm going to run you through some features, and this is what I'm going to be running for 2025. And I'll tell you why I went with this and why I think it's the best slider sight on the market right now. So we'll just start off here. It scrolls real smooth. It's as good as any out there. It's fantastic. Nice big wheel, easy to get a hold of. It's got a nice knurling for grip, so you can grab it even with gloves on. The index finger lock, you just kind of pull up right here like this, and you can slide the sight, but it's stiff enough that you don't actually have to lock it back down. So if you're in a situation where you're really under some pressure, you forget to lock it down, it's not actually going to move on you. It's actually good and stiff, but still easy to roll at the same time. The wheel is super large. It's got a real nice pass through there, which is a real signature. You can kind of tell that it's dialed just by this pass through hole here. It does come with dual sight tapes, which is great for you 3D and bow hunter guys, so you can kind of run two arrow configurations. You can put one tape on for your hunting setup and then another tape for your 3D setup. It's got three indicators right here. I have the 3-pin vertical configuration. So it has three indicator markers right here on the inside wheel and one on the outside wheel, so you would obviously use that for your 3D target. It has the angled rail, so as you scroll down, the sight actually moves closer to the bow, which allows you to get more vane clearance so that you can shoot farther distances. When you do your sight tape and you sight your bow in, you'll notice that a lot of sight tapes, they're closer together at the front, and then the spacing starts to gap out towards the end. This is a little different. It'll actually get a little tighter towards the end because they've compensated for the sight moving closer to the bow, which is pretty great. I did get it in the bridge lock because I will be shooting a Lift X33 this year. So I have the bridge lock, and one of the great things about Dialed is you have the ability to color match all your stuff. So whatever color your bow is, or maybe you get a custom color, like I have a black riser with earth limbs coming. So they have the exact matched colors for Matthews and a lot of bow companies. So I have a black sight with earth colored, or clay is what Dial calls this color, but it is a match to the earth color from Matthews. Your first axis adjustment is right here, and then your second right up here, and then your third is right here in the front of the sight. You can also access them from this side of the sight, which is really great because a lot of times some of those axes are hard to get to with an Allen key, and so to have them so accessible is awesome. It makes life way easier. One of the other things what sold me on the Pruf was the sight picture. So if you look here, they have a white ring, which is what I love in my housing. It's nothing out there is white, so it doesn't blend in with any backgrounds for me. And they've tucked this level way up here inside the housing, so it doesn't sit down and hang down and cut off a lot of your sight picture, and it's not down here. And this actually keeps the level in your peripheral vision a little bit more than it does when the level is down low. So because it's tucked up there, it's always in your vision, and you have such a clean sight picture because there's nothing obstructing the bottom view through your scope. So that allows you to put those pins on an animal, and you can see more of that animal and where you're aiming, which is fantastic. You can also, another great feature is you can pull this mounting system off. So let's say, this year you go and you run a Matthews bow, and 2 years from now you want to upgrade or you want to change out bows and you want to go to a Bowtech or you want to go to a PSE. So you either need a Picatinny mount or a side mount for a PSE or a Picatinny mount for a Hoyt. You can actually just buy this bracket and remove this and bolt the new bracket on. So you don't need to buy a brand new sight, because these are not cheap. I mean, the new Matthews sight is somewhere in the $1,100 range here in Canada. This sits around $800. So the fact that you can buy this and replace it and then just keep running everything else is fantastic. And you can buy the new part, the new kit, for $127 Canadian, which is not that bad. It's a far cry away from buying a completely new sight. So that is one of the best features, I think, that they ever could have put on this sight. It's awesome. It does accept a lens as well. So if you are a 3D guy and you're going out one day, you've got your right side of your tape set up for 3D, and you shoot K50 or you shoot a class where you can use a lens, you can just thread that lens in and you're good to go. They do sell a light as well that slides on and snaps in right here over top of the fiber optic window. This is the slide that blocks out those fibers if you are getting too much light and your pins are blowing out. The pins are super bright, not to the point where they blow out, but far brighter than most sights I've used. The last few years I've been using a UltraView UV3 Hunter XL, and I've struggled with how much light those fibers collect. They really don't collect a lot of light, so I've had to run the light most of the time in almost every situation. I don't think that's going to be the case with this. I will report back once my bow comes in and I do get some time behind it. But so far, just kind of taking it outside and having a look through it, it does seem to collect a nice bit of light, which means I should be good. And they do sell a light, like I said. If you do find it a little dim, you can certainly pop that light on and you'll be good to go. All the other components on this sight as well are interchangeable. You can buy a new mag, you can buy a new custom wheel. They do small batch custom colors here and there that they'll drop a small batch for a limited time and you can pick those up. So there's a ton of customization to this sight, and you can build it exactly how you want off their website, color scheme, pin configuration, all that stuff. They do come in a 3-pin vertical, a single pin vertical, and a 3 and 5 pin horizontal. I know a lot of guys, they like, especially deer hunters, they like the horizontal pin, but I find it eats up a lot of your sight picture. So I've always been a fan of vertical pins, but I do run a 3-pin on my vertical. That way I get the best of both worlds. Everything on this sight is micro adjustable, so you can get this sight dialed right on the money, which is fantastic. It's super lightweight as well, so it's right in the ballpark of the Excel driver and the new Matthews slider. You know, this thing comes in at 9.8 ounces, which is, you know, super light compared to the Spot Hog that I've been running for the last 5 or 6 years. So if you're in the market for a new slider sight this year, definitely check out the boys at Dialed Archery. They make some amazing products, and they can color match anything to your new bow or your existing bow, whatever you want to do. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It certainly helps out the channel. We've got a giveaway coming up here probably around the beginning of June, so you won't want to miss that. Thanks for watching.